Have you ever seen a real-life story in which someone who is loved by everyone and adored by his or her family and friends suddenly is taken away from them? These type of stories or events tells us about taking care of our beloved ones in any circumstances. The love life of Emma and Riley serves as a cautionary tale about recognizing the warning signs of an abusive relationship, even in the seemingly idyllic world of high school romance. The tragic outcome underscores the importance of promoting healthy relationships, open communication, and early intervention when signs of emotional or physical abuse arise. Emma's story has prompted increased awareness about teen dating violence, aiming to prevent similar tragedies and protect young individuals from the dangers of unhealthy relationships. In a small Tennessee town, the tragic tale of Emma Walker unfolded, a story that shook the community and shed light on the darker side of teenage relationships. Emma, a vivacious and talented cheerleader, was just 16-year-old when her life was brutally cut short by her ex-boyfriend, Riley Gall. Their once seemingly innocent love story took a sinister turn, leaving behind a trail of heartbreak and sorrow. Emma Walker was the epitome of the all-American girl. She was a cheerful, outgoing high school student with a passion for cheerleading. Born into a close-knit family, Emma was the apple of her parents' eyes. Her family, characterized by warmth and love, provided a stable foundation for Emma's dreams and aspirations. Her hobbies included cheerleading, a sport she excelled in, showcasing her athleticism and team spirit. Emma Walker's love life with Riley Gall began as a seemingly typical high school romance, but took a dark turn over time. At first, they appeared to be a happy couple, sharing the experiences of adolescence and high school together. As is common with teenage relationships, their love was filled with highs and lows, marked by shared laughter, mutual interests, and the challenges that often accompany young love. Emma, being a talented cheerleader, and Riley, a high school athlete, were initially drawn to each other through shared interests and social circles. However, as their relationship progressed, signs of trouble began to surface. Riley's behavior became increasingly possessive and controlling, reflecting an unhealthy dynamic within their partnership. Friends and family later revealed that Emma had become increasingly uncomfortable with Riley's possessiveness. The controlling behavior extended to monitoring her activities, demanding her time and attention, and attempting to isolate her from her social circles. Such signs of an unhealthy relationship are often subtle but can escalate to dangerous levels if left unchecked. Eventually, Emma decided to end the relationship, recognizing the toxicity it had developed. The breakup, however, did not bring an end to the troubles. Riley struggled to accept the separation, and his feelings of rejection morphed into an unhealthy obsession with Emma. The effect on the other side of this tragic tale was on Riley Gall. He was Emma's ex-boyfriend now. At first glance, Riley appeared to be a typical high school athlete. However, beneath the surface lurked signs of a troubled individual. Reports suggested that Riley struggled with possessiveness and controlling behavior during his relationship with Emma, traits that would ultimately prove fatal. The Walker family, unaware of the darker side of Riley, had welcomed him into their lives with open arms. Little did they know that the boy who seemed charming at first would soon become a source of terror for their beloved daughter. Emma's friends and family later described her as a loving and caring individual, deeply affected by the challenges of her tumultuous relationship with Riley. Tragically, Emma's promising life was cut short on a fateful night. On November 21, 2016, Riley Gall, driven by jealousy and obsession, carried out a heinous act. He climbed into Emma's bedroom at night, and under the cover of darkness, he fired shots on Emma. A bullet hit her in the back of her head, ultimately taking her life. The next day, Walker family, as well as the entire community, was left in shock and mourning, struggling to comprehend the senseless violence that had befallen their bright and talented girl. Law enforcement quickly turned their attention to Riley Gall as the prime suspect. After talking to his friends, a new story began to emerge. His friends Alex McCarty and Noah Walton told that Riley was speaking about a gun that he had, and it was his grandfather's gun. And also he was trying to talk to them about how to remove fingerprints from a gun. His friends told the police that Riley was acting weird. Meanwhile, investigators set up Riley's friends with a camera to record him, and a 2-hour-long video captured in which the main outcome was that Riley was planning to throw that gun into the Tennessee River. So an operation was held. Secret agents and police were appointed at the river just as Riley appears to throw the gun. Riley appeared and was arrested. The evidence pointed towards him, revealing a meticulously planned crime that left no room for doubt. Riley's arrest sent shockwaves through the community, forcing them to confront the harsh reality that someone they once considered a friend could commit such a heinous act. As the legal proceedings unfolded, details of Riley's motive emerged. It became clear that his possessiveness and inability to accept the end of his relationship with Emma had driven him to commit this unspeakable act. Riley was charged with a range of offenses, including first-degree murder, especially aggravated stalking and theft. During the trial, witnesses painted a chilling picture of Riley's behavior leading up to the murder. Testimonies revealed a disturbing pattern of harassment and intimidation, highlighting the urgency of addressing the warning signs of abusive relationships among teenagers. The prosecution presented a compelling case, emphasizing the need for justice to be served for Emma and her grieving family. In the end, the legal system delivered a verdict that sought to bring closure to the Walker family and justice for Emma. Riley Gall was convicted on charges of first-degree murder and aggravated stalking. The court sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole at first, but he will be eligible for parole after serving 51 years in prison, a fitting punishment for the gravity of his crimes. Emma Walker's case serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of recognizing the signs of unhealthy relationships among teenagers. It also underscores the devastating consequences that can arise when such warning signs are ignored. The Walker family, while forever scarred by their loss, has become advocates for raising awareness about teen dating violence, hoping to prevent other families from experiencing the same tragedy. Emma's memory lives on as a symbol of strength and resilience, a beacon of light in the face of darkness. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe and join the channel. It will help me a lot in making videos and spreading awareness.